do the numbers look worse than how it has been for you all performance-wise, I guess?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like the numbers could probably look a little bit better than our performance. It's been a struggle, no doubt. And really, as soon as we got out of those first couple of races, we learned quickly what our strengths and weaknesses were. And I don't know, last year, completing the end of last year, we were really fast on the intermediate package. Almost won, Las Vegas at the end of the year. And then to start this year off, the intermediate package has just been a little bit of a struggle for us. And coming off of last weekend was definitely our best intermediate race for the season so far. So I think that it's coming around. Road courses have been pretty good, except I'm not Shane, so that's that. But yeah, I think our car has been really good on the short track package, and we've been pretty competitive on the road courses. And then the intermediates, we've been off a little bit, and we've just had a lot of intermediates, through the last whatever it was since my last win at North Wilkesboro. So, yeah, our performance has been down, no doubt.
Is there any concerns as the playoffs approach, or is it kind of just
okay, I got a good quote
through it now and we'll be fine by then?
I actually feel more optimistic, especially coming off of Dover, where I led laps and was able to actually score stage points. That was very, very good. So I'm not worried about it. I will say one thing that I love about this 20 group is they show up and perform the most when it matters the most. And I go back to the last couple seasons of going into the round of 8. I could have won multiple races in the round of 8 that I didn't win, and I did win a couple of them still. So yeah, they do really well whenever it comes to playoff time, and whenever the pressure's on, they perform. And yeah, I think we're just performance has been off, but I don't think that means anything for the playoffs and what's to come.
The tire test in New Hampshire, what might be an impact on that, and how much might that just even help you to have some additional laps at that place?
Yeah, it was good to be able to do that. And I found that anytime I do the tire test, it definitely helps me whenever I go back to that racetrack. It's very eye-opening to see the control that Goodyear has over how the car drives, the performance of the tires, stuff like that. They brought tires that had no lap time fall off. They brought tires that had 4 seconds of lap time fall off. And some tires felt like we had a lot of grip, and then the other ones you felt like you had no grip. So I don't know where they're going to land and what we're going to bring to race, but certainly they had tires all over the spectrum, and they're doing a really good job of making sure that they're not playing the cautious game. Like, they're getting on the other side of it, and that's changed a lot in the last couple of years. Like, I remember doing tire tests in the early part of my career where every time you would go there, you would just push for the softest compound and be like, yeah, this is the best compound, why didn't you bring softer? And now the one that I was at this weekend at Loudon, like, we definitely there's 4 seconds of fall off on one tire, and it was insane. So yeah, I don't know where they're going to land, but they've definitely done a good job at getting to the other side of it.
I think I heard like one tire lasted like 15 laps or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a pretty aggressive, different range of tires that they gave you.
Yeah, and it was eye-opening because it was eye-opening.
Here, obviously at a lot of tracks on pit road, you have a lot of good cars down toward one end, but a lot of times they're spaced out because of the openings. Here,
absolutely.
Last year, most of the cars that qualified well were down on one end to avoid the issues that have happened here in the past. What is it like here on pit road if you're a good car, and most places you can count on, maybe if you qualify well, you're going to have somebody that might fall a lap down and
right
behind.
Right.
Here, not necessarily the case. And how does that make pit road more challenging? Or did it impact you last year?
Yeah, well, it certainly did. My first Cup race here, I got caught up in a log jam getting onto pit road and hindered my performance. So it's difficult. Like, pit road speed is very fast for how narrow it is, and it's just narrow in general. Like, no matter what the speed is, I think it might be the narrowest pit road we have all year long. Gateway is narrower. Yeah, well, it
is.
I mean, both of them are super tight, and mistakes are bound to happen. And there's just, most of the pit roads, whenever you go and you start peeling off, you don't have to bottle everyone up behind you because there's enough room. But where here, there's just so tight that it creates log jams, and it definitely benefits pitting down that way because of that, and the fact that the pit boxes are so long that you don't really get blocked in. Thinking of like Atlanta, you get blocked in very easily because the pit boxes are short. So you're not really looking for gaps. You're just trying to make sure that you can get through pit road and not get bottled up.
JGR announced this morning that Denny's going to be hanging around at least for a couple more years. So on a team where 3 of the 4 drivers are on the younger side of the age scale, what is it like for you having him as the linchpin of your group?
I mean, I think it's good to have experience, and I think it's awesome for Denny and JGR to continue their relationship. And he has started his career there, and it would be awesome to see him end his career at JGR as well. Like he's obviously I don't know. He's the guy that's been around a long time, and I'm happy to see that he got a deal done.
How has he made?
Free agency, would you like to have a similar type of career path?
Yeah. I mean, I love it at JGR, and I certainly don't want to go anywhere else. So I hope that I get to finish out my career with him.
How has Denny made you a better driver, having him as a teammate?
Well, Denny's driving style is just a lot different than most, and it's very unique. And he has his he's gotten to where he's strong at every racetrack now. But certainly there are a couple tracks where he's super good at, and he's definitely helped me, at a couple of them. And I look at, I know I've talked about the Martinsville test a couple years ago before, where he's the man of Martinsville, and he really helped improve my team by just me studying his data and him getting in the car and helping us work on the setup of the car too. So. He's invaluable. I mean, anytime you get a Hall of Famer as a teammate, it's a big advantage.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back more for some great racing video content. And if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.